Hello all of you people, and today we'll be playing some Titan's Quest Anniversary Edition. I've played this game for a few years now. Not Anniversary Edition, but actual pure edition. And I thought, you know, why not just make one? So I'll make a new character on screen for all of you terrible people to enjoy.
Have we ever done a video of this game, by the way?
No, I tried to, and it was immediately shot down by you.
What? Me?
And, Adam.
I expect Adam would do it more likely than me, but oh well.
So what are we gonna name this? For the views?
For the views.
For the views, come on. Or for the views. And people who are bitching about my spelling, I did this on purpose. Idiots.
But you still should get it right.
For the views. So
What?
people who don't know about Titan's Quest, imagine Diablo.
One day, the sun will dim and spread a shadow over the earth.
Don't talk over the
Temples,
cutscene.
which have stood forever, will be destroyed. The heavens will vanish, and the gods will fall upon the earth. One day the weak will have power over the strong. The poets will stop singing and instead take up the sword. It is in these darkest times that the strongest of heroes are born.
Isn't that a lovely cutscene? This is basically Diablo, if Diablo was good. I'm joking, it's fantastic. No, this is Diablo if, Diablo was set in ancient Greece.
Oh, interesting.
And they did add jiggle physics in the base game. There was no jiggle physics.
Whatever that means.
Breast physics.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I have to turn up the volume a little bit. Volume for the dialogue. You people have to hear.
In the field here, they're going to kill my horse.
So we gotta save this guy's horse. Don't ask me why. I'd actually take the horse. I've tried to. But you can't, because this guy is apparently, like, the undisputed master of the horse. So then I go back to him. Oh wait, what? This might be a bug. So apparently, For the Views is, likes horses. Horses get her off, apparently.
Well, that's good, I guess. I don't know, really.
You saved my horse.
There we go.
Thank you. But I'm not the only one in trouble. Down the road there, that's my village, Kilos. We've got monsters at the gates, in the fields. They're everywhere.
So, have you heard about how surprisingly somebody that's watching our videos actually told me to stop talking about electrical cables?
I wonder why.
Such a shame, isn't it?
Talk about, we planned on talking about, power cable cords and how important
Have I
they
talked
are.
about power cables yet? I don't even remember.
I don't think so, but you have to talk to the elder.
I'm Diomedes, the leader of the small
Well,
Do you mean to say that you fought your way here?
I mean,
If that's
come on, it's not that
I
boring.
beg of you.
It's pretty boring.
Monsters led by a
Yeah.
powerful satyr
Well-
appeared a few days ago and have driven us from
Well, what do you think? Should I give him what he wants, or should I just fight him more by talking about some other type of cable?
destroying our crops.
You're right. Talk about the importance of, pixels in a monitor.
Just
Oh, the importance of pixels in a monitor. Well,
seen
you know,
beyond the farms at the edge of the Helos woods.
well,
rid us of this
More like the non-importance of pixels in the monitor, more likely.
Explain.
Um,
This is very
since
important.
Okay, I messed that up.
I'm telling
Oh,
Gungeon
maybe I
to
didn't
reverse.
phrase that correctly.
We will
Whatever.
pay you
But
if we can.
So yeah, we're killing a whole bunch
Yeah.
of satyrs because they're assholes. Or as I like to call them, little Zarians.
Okay, I messed that up. So, definitely resolution is important in monitors, but you have to make certain that if you have like a 720p monitor, that you don't need a very ridiculous video card, like for gaming or so. Like if you have a even a 1080p monitor, you don't need a 980 Ti or a 1080. That's ridiculous.
Why?
It's overkill.
How is
Because,
it overkill?
I mean, it's fine, I suppose, for if you're playing some really advanced games, but if you're not, then there's not much reason. There's not much reason to get a very overkill graphics card if you have a smaller resolution monitor.
Are you insulting my resolution?
No, you have the same resolution that I do.
Good.
And that's actually could be a good thing for you because then you don't have to. You can run at your native resolution and still have a
Nice big old screen.
and still not need much graphics power,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. Like
If I may interrupt, it's because I kind of need to explain what this game is, the basics of this game. So, if you hadn't already gathered from the opening cutscene, which I told Structor to go shut up. Well, it's basically you're this hero guy, and you're going around saving people because you're the only one who can go around saving people. Very stereotypical, right?
Yeah.
But it baffles even the gods. You'll see this if we ever get to Typhon. Typhon's not even the big boss of the game. The big boss is Hades. So you basically have to destroy hell in order to get anything done. But yes, this game, it's really fun. Oh, I leveled up. That allows me to choose a mastery now. I'm gonna let you guys, the audience, decide what mastery I choose. And whatever one you choose will be the one which I either love you or hate you. And if you know anything about the game, you know why.
Well, I don't know anything about the game.
I was also referencing the audience.
Oh, okay.
So, there are around 9 masteries. There are 9 masteries. Storm, Earth, Warfare, Spirit, Dream, Rogue, Hunting, Nature, and Defense. Each one of them has their own unique spin on it. As for defense, you use shields and damage people with shields. With Warfare, you dual wield weapons. So you effectively have both you could have 2 torches. With Dream, you just do a lot of damage and have the most overpowered pet in the game. With Rogue, you do a little bit of damage, but you do a lot of damage over a large amount of time. So since I really don't want to use any regen potions, I might have to. Usually, I like to go Warfare or Defense. Oh yeah, Spirit. Spirit is terrible. Spirit is so bad that you can't even beat. You can't even beat this game on easy. That's how bad it is.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Storm
That doesn't sound...
Storm and Earth. They're basically two magic classes. Earth does a lot of fire magic, and Storm just does lightning and ice. Hunting. Oh, I haven't gone over hunting or nature. So nature is... you basically call upon wolves to do your damage. That's it. You're just a big old mother to a whole bunch of wolves and a whole bunch of things. Things that you summon and they kill things.
That doesn't sound bad.
But you don't do any damage.
What?
Hunting. You basically are better with spears and bows.
Huh.
Spears you do a lot of damage with. Bows, it's mainly for bows, but they're like, let's add in spears. Spears is an afterthought. Oh yeah, there's this nice little map. My favorite thing about this game is the map. It doesn't use a waypoint system, but it's so linear, you know where to go. So let's talk to this guy. What was his name again? Diomedes?
You defeated the powerful shaman? Astounding! Your victory today is great, but I fear there will be more monsters tomorrow. At least there is enough of the harvest left to feed us all. Take this gold. I know it's not much. Please seek out the Spartan general, Leonidas. Petition him on my behalf. Ask him to send a few of his warriors to protect us, and quickly, before we are again overwhelmed.
I love the voice acting.
Hail, traveler! Store your things with me! Here I keep you! If you're going out
It's
there, don't
totally
come
not
prepared.
funny.
It is not safe. Buy what you need here.
Buy what you need here.
Yeah.
I am a noble merchant. Buy what you need here.
I'm certain you do it justice.
Fuck off. Fuck off if you're not gonna buy
Of
anything.
course.
That's basically what they're saying. So, I'm basically just gonna go kill a whole bunch of satyrs for the XPs. The XPs. This, green bar below. That's the experience bar. Yellow experience is experience that's increasing, your net gain.
Hey, by the way, how much do you want to bet that
Oh, when you die, a certain percent of your experience is lost. It's not very large. And you leave behind a tombstone, and you have to get that tombstone back if you want anything.
Hey, by the way, how much you want to bet that Adam's going to show up halfway through this video and start saying about how boring it is? He always seems to know to come in while we're filming.
I don't know.
It's really ironic.
Yeah, it kind of is. And trust me, we don't do this in advanced. This is seriously on a whim.
Yeah, that's not really... Don't... Imagine if we scripted like, oh, Adam comes in at the 30-minute mark. That would be pretty nice if we could do that.
Nah, this game's not predictable enough to do that. Oh yeah, so, Structor. Would you like to take over Enter the Gungeon?
What? Oh. Well,
Would you like to take that over?
I don't know. I mean, my runs are only like 15 minutes or like 10 minutes long at this
I know.
to practice the game.
I know. Do you know why? Because
Why?
when people watch my videos of the Enter the Gungeon, it's just me steamrolling the first floor, and the second floor, and the third floor. It can get kind of boring. So and I started it halfway through the save, they might want to see what it's like to start from the noble beginnings, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I mean,
I'm currently playing the game right now. I'm up against...
you're against the Bullet King?
Yeah, Bullet King.
I feel so sorry.
I got him down to half health. I mean, that's at least pretty good, right? Oh,
Only
dang.
half? Any damage?
I'm dead.
That answers my question.
But yeah, whatever. And I had a skull spitter. I don't know if that's any good.
A skull spitter? Oh, that.
Is that any good?
Is the Pope circumcised?
Okay, apparently it is.
It's very good. Do you know why?
What?
If it's the one which I think it is, and it sends out little skulls,
Yeah.
it's supposed to home.
They still fly around, I think.
No, they home.
Oh, cool.
Like, if they continue to fly around, they'll eventually hit it. It's like Tiny Planet from The Binding of Isaac.
Well, I haven't played much Binding of Isaac.
Oh,
But yeah.
People asking me if I'm ever gonna do that, probably, but I'm terrible at the game. It's seriously like watching, you should put your time into watching much better people play the game, like, is it Udsi? Udsi Mathis, not Binding of Isaac. Northern Lion, Cobalt Games. Because watching me play the game is just a waste of time. I usually end up dying on the first room.
What was I saying about video cards earlier?
Unless I get something good. I'm terrible at it.
Well, yeah, I'd say that the most you probably will ever need for...
I'll have to remember the B.
And even that's sort of pushing it. But yeah, what was I saying about video cards earlier anyways?
You're saying about resolutions.
Oh yeah, resolutions. Well, yeah, I'd say that the most you probably will ever need for 1080p is a 1070, and even that's sort of pushing it.
Why?
Because a 1070 is ridiculously powerful. It's even overkill for 1080p. Like, it's a pretty good spot for 2K, I suppose. And I suppose maybe some of the really new, really advanced, maybe not very well optimized games, I suppose, won't work. I won't max out at 1080p with it, but still, that's like 90% of games.
Like No Man's Sky?
I don't know, really. Is that game poorly optimized?
People are now calling it No FPS Sky.
I guess it is.
It's
But
technically...
yeah, maybe you might want to get a 1080 for that. I don't know. I mean, graphics cards are getting really cheap lately with this new generation.
Yeah.
You can get a 970 nowadays for not too much.
I'm just gonna wait and get probably gonna wait a while.
The 970's card I have, and I definitely suggest it.
What's the difference?
There's a $30 rebate that NVIDIA is giving out for the 970.
What's the difference between a 970 and a 980?
The 980 has a little bit more VRAM, or one chunk of the VRAM is a bit faster, and it's a bit more powerful as far as card in general. But other than that, they're pretty similar. Just a couple things have been disabled on the 970.
Like what?
Like and such, you know, like stuff that they hold on to for the best of the 980, which is all pretty obsolete because as far as the Maxwell generation goes, the 980 is sort of obsolete because the 980 Ti doesn't cost that much more, and it's a heck of a lot better. Really, the 980 Ti just destroys it.
Okay.
If you're going to get a 980, just don't and get a 980 Ti, or you could just 80 instead because that's also a lot better.
So, after we have our nice little lesson of graphics cards by your dearest and favorite, actually I'm your favorite, by your second favorite guy,
It's
Structure.
not so bad. I mean, second favorite though.
Oh yeah, I have to go accept a quest, so give me a second. I have to go accept a side quest in order to do this properly. So, I don't know when we'll end the episode. I guess we'll end it whenever we feel like it.
Yeah, that's what normally happens.
We were leading our flocks home when a pack of satyrs attacked.
I think I'll just let everybody
We grabbed Tellis
talk.
and dragged him into a roadside cave. The roads aren't
Yeah,
safe.
what was I saying? So,
Nobody's safe anymore.
Oh look, I have a side quest. I have no idea where to go. Wow, I am so confused. It's not like I was just in the place, and I'm now getting beaten up by a fucking idiot.
and I remember back in this summer, I was so worried about that dang RX 480. It was like, come on, NVIDIA, you better pull it off with the 1060. You better pull it off. And the 1060 ended up coming out at a higher price point.
Ow.
It ended up being weird. Like, it ended up being at a slightly higher price point while being slightly more powerful. So, okay, I guess.
Slightly? As in it was a waste
Yeah,
of...
slightly more powerful and slightly higher price point. So I don't really know. It's not gonna destroy the RX 480, I guess. I just don't like the whole AMD, the whole how AMD has gotten this sort of, you know, superhero reputation, and NVIDIA is like an evil now or whatever.
NVIDIA,
Not a big fan of
Goodbye, my friend.
like
I'm sorry, but NVIDIA rocks at graphics cards. AMD.
yeah, I like.
But how do you use an AMD graphics card? How effectively?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of AMD cards. I mean, I haven't used one, but from the research I've done,
A human face.
they seem to have more.
The processors.
They have problems with heating, I hear, and
The processors are fine from AMD.
the processors. People nowadays people say that that Intel definitely makes better processors, but there's more argument about the GPU side, that AMD is doing better as Radeon than it is with its processor series.
Yeah.
But
But
I'd
processor-wise,
partially agree with that.
but processor-wise, AMD's not that bad. So if we die to a whole bunch of crows, I'm going to feel this is going to be Internet Embarrassment 101. Because in the original game, I have over 100 hours. In this game, I only have 12, and they haven't changed anything. So, you know, I might want to end the episode off here. What would you say, Structor?
Whatever you want.
And then, we'll post this, and then we need to know. We absolutely need to know what, mastery you want you want to choose for me. We have Storm, Earth, Warfare, Spirit, Dream, Rogue, Hunting, Nature, and Defense. Choose one. And whichever one's chosen the most is the one which, the character, what was her name again? Ford DeVues? Yeah, will be the class that Ford DeVues is. Okay?
Alright.
And another video won't come out until somebody gives me a good suggestion. Not choose
Spirit. Say Spirit.
Fuck you. But, actually I like Spirit, but Spirit's such a hard class. You do no damage, but you take damage. So, yeah, this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it so much that you're just, oh fuck no, you're just spewing enjoyment from your nose. Why?
I know I am.
I don't need that image.
What, you ass?
Yeah, you're right. So, that's it for today. Or, that's it for whenever this goes up. Bye-bye.
Bye. So,